we are welcoming the stars of Stranger Things. Stranger Things, the play. It's called The First Shadow, and it opens at the Phoenix Theatre on the 14th of December, runs right through till next summer, the 25th of August. And I'm welcoming Louis McCartney.
Hello.
And Patrick Vaill.
Hello.
There we go. See, now we've identified you. We can all do the talking.
We're in the building.
So, let's start with you, Patrick. So you play a character that is in the TV show.
Yes. I play Dr. Brenner, who in the series is played by Matthew Modine and is sort of mysterious and opaque. And now we get to meet him 30 years later.
So he's the doctor in kind of the basement-y bit.
Yes, very much. The sort of arrives in a black coat and has a coiffed hair and all that.
Yeah. And who do you play, Louis?
I'm playing young Henry Creel. In the TV show, played by Jamie Campbell-Bower in the older version, and Raphael Luce in the younger, but we don't get to see a whole lot of him. And he's number one. He's the very first child with powers, and we're just exploring how that comes to be, because it's very ambiguous. He's just this monster in the TV show, and seeing what's the roots and how did that happen to him.
Okay. And were both of you really familiar with the show? Or did you have to binge it in order to go?
I had to binge it for a refresher before coming into sort of, begin sort of working with this material. But I remember the first time when it first came out, I was doing a show in Los Angeles, and I was living in a hotel, which they put me up in, and I would come home every single night and watch Stranger Things and eat pizza in a dark hotel room. And sort of,
wow, now look at you.
And now look at me.
Sitting in a hotel room in London eating pizza. And you're in it. Yeah. And what about you, Louis? Did you watch it all previously?
Yeah, me and my brother absolutely loved it. But now I'm on the phone to my parents, and they're all Stranger Things nerds. And even my grandpa phoned me last week, and he was like, I've started to watch season 1. When do you show up? I'm like, not for a while. You have it in for you.
Oh, yeah, that's what we need to say. So this is all a prequel. Yeah. So it's set in,
1959.
1959. Of course, because it's all set in the 80s. Yeah, that's right, Graham. it's nostalgic. Remember that? To me, it just looks like contemporary drama.
Right.
But no, it's the 1980s. That is right.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned brothers there. So this is the original Matt and Ross Duffer who created it.
Yes.
They've written this.
Kate Treefry, who's a staff writer and producer on the series, has written this play. The Duffers and Jack Thorne and Kate created the story, and Kate's been writing this really sort of remarkable play that is not only sort of its own little mini series of Stranger Things on stage, but also serves as a proper play.
Yeah, because have they been around for rehearsals, or
they did come?
They showed up. It was so cool to meet them. Matt and Ross, and they was all smiles. They absolutely loved it. It was a big hit in the wee tiny. What was that? It wasn't wee tiny. We were in this
enormous barn of a
bunker of a rehearsal room, which was very unforgiving, but it was good because it's brutal and really fits.
And one of the things about watching the television show is obviously, there are these whirls and you go through these holes and it's the upside down world. Are they trying to recreate that theatrically?
They're succeeding to recreate it. It's amazing. I mean, this is the sort of thing that we were talking about earlier. We were saying that, in a film or a TV series, this would be done in a green screen, and as the actors, you would be imagining it, and then it would be put in post-production later. But here, with this, it's actually, you're going to be in the same room with these things that happen, and you're living and breathing among them. It's a very, very jarring experience, even to rehearse it.
But what was it like? But to rehearse it, they're not there, or are they there?
Who, the Duffers?
Well, no, the weird, the things and the upside down thing and the.
Very much so. I mean, you'll have to come and see it, of course, but there's certainly elements from the TV show, and if you could get on that stage and stand up, you would find yourself right there.
Yeah, and when we rehearsed, it would be these sort of approximations, but now it's we're beginning the process of sort of adding all of it.
So, are you in the theater already?
Yeah.
Oh yes, we've been there. Three weeks coming into our 4th week of tech.
Wow.
Yeah.
So to people who don't know, tech is when you go through all the cues and you get the lighting and Yeah. So this sounds, if you 3 weeks of this, it sounds quite technical.
It is indeed. I sort of, I've done tech processes before, but usually it's sort of stand here and wait for, the designer to get this properly done. And this, it's sort of, it's a long haul, but it is very much going to pay off. I mean, these things are sort of being built slowly around you, and you just start to see this amazing thing take shape.
But you must be so ready for an audience now.
Oh, absolutely. It's like, just Patrick saying there, but this is my first tech, and it's all I hear is you're never going to have another tech like this in your life. You'll never have another production like this. It's completely new, and to see it grow, especially from rehearsals, and to be in the Phoenix Theatre right now, it's mind blowing because you're seeing it come to life. And we have a fantastic cast. You got the Intrepid Trio, Joyce and Bob and Hopper, and it's the fans are there and they're waiting for us, and we are looking to deliver, and I think we are. It's absolutely exciting.
So it opens officially on the 14th of December, but people can see it before then.
Yes, we have a full month of previews, which we're very, very excited for. Can't wait. Last week I couldn't sleep because it hit me. I was like, God, there's going to be audiences very, very, very soon, and it's just it kind of blows my mind because we've been in this little bubble for like a good 9 weeks now, which is also flown by. But it's going to pop very soon. And
am I right that this is your first theatre experience?
First theatre?
Yeah, it's never like this. I mean, the idea of rehearsing for how many weeks? 8 or 9 weeks?
No, exactly. No, and the thing that is so, Louis is an incredibly modest individual. The fact that this is his first theatre job continues to sort of stun me every single day, because he's not only is he brilliant in this play, but he's like this, he's also sort of our quarterback, and he leads this company like you would not believe, with this sort of stillness and like just solid brilliance. He's amazing.
So where did they find you? How did they find you?
Well, my first audition was about a year ago. It was a very long casting process, and just got the audition through from my agent, and it was just the steps and just the grueling process of you don't know till you know.
Yeah.
What was really exciting was when I got to work with Patrick for the first time. I could say a million things, but I would say his performance is sickly sweet, and it is so caring and genuine. You want to look away, but you can't.
Wow.
It really takes you.
And people may have seen you in Oklahoma in the West End, Patrick.
Yes.
Because I mean, it must be just nice not to be in Oklahoma, because you were in that for how many years were you in that for?
I know, it was basically like I was to Oklahoma what Carol Channing was to Hella Dollar. It sort of was like just me. Instead of descending down the stairs, I was just getting shot.
But also it kept coming back.
Yeah.
Every time you must have gone, well, that's that. No, we're doing it again.
No, it was like an infection that just won't go away. No, I mean, it's the most amazing thing that I got to, that show sort of started for me in university, where the director, Daniel Fish, came and directed students, and then 8 years went by, and then the professional production that I had to audition for and jump through all those hoops for it happened, and then the production sort of kept receiving interest and kept expanding, and it brought me all the way here, and now I'm in Stranger Things.
And now you're back.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's amazing. It's very cool.
And are both of you in it till next summer?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we are.
Locked and loaded.
Can't wait.
We're doing it.
And we should say, I've watched all of Stranger Things. I didn't know that this week is a big week for Stranger Things fans.
I did not either, but it is indeed Stranger Things Day. Is on the 6th of November.
Yes, well done, 6th of November, yes. Because that's the day that Will Byers went missing.
Yes.
Birthday. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Apparently Stranger Fans things knew.
Not me, 5 minutes.
Have Stranger Fan things, have they been lurking around the theatre trying to catch glimpses of the sets and the actors and things?
I haven't seen any, but I have seen, just folks, taking photos of the marquee, which we have a very jazzy marquee going on, and there's a sort of a renovation of the lobby of the theater that we're being sort of hinted at. I don't really know.
Yeah, it's lovely to see people really excited for it outside.
Yeah.
When you just walk by and you feel like you have, it's like one of those Marvel movies with the sunglasses and the hat, and you're just like, you don't know who I am yet.
Yeah, you will.
You will, right too.
I'm so excited for the two of you. It sounds amazing that it's just going to be huge.